everybody. So now that the kitchen is all painted white and the beams are up, our next step is to plan cabinet placement and go ahead and get those ordered. So I spent the afternoon with my sister and a piece of scratch paper measuring out the size of the room and figuring out what cabinets we wanted whether I wanted pullouts for my pots, placing all of the cabinets. I knew I wanted floor to ceiling pantry on either side of the refrigerator. And so we just mocked up the best thing that we could come up with, making sure that we had 3 foot of space between the kitchen cabinets and the islands so that there was a nice flow to walk around the room. We also knew that we wanted our kitchen island to double as our dining room table. There's not a dining room space in this house, but I still wanted a place for us to get together as a family to share a meal. So initially we planned a 3x5 island. But then after looking at it and the cabinet layout in the room, we decided to go with a 5x5 square. That gave us enough room to have a pull-out trash can system, a cabinet for our microwave, a bookshelf for all my cookbooks and canning supplies, and then the other corner would end up being space for seating for at least 4 to 5 people. So that ended up working out well for us. I'll go ahead and pull up the sketch that we did. We ordered our cabinets. They're custom made. They're pretty neat. My sister works for a builder, so she was able to get in contact with one of her guys, and he was nice enough to get them built and ready for pickup in like 2.5 weeks. So we drove out to my sister's house and picked those up and then spent the day and drove back. So let me show you that drawing, and then I have a bunch of pictures of the cabinets actually in place. All right, so you can see here the drawing that we made. Each block represents 6 inches, and so the cabinet, first cabinet on the picture you can see is a 24-inch double pot drawer, followed by the gas range, followed by a 24-inch double door cabinet, an 18-inch double drawer, and then the corner we left open. So as you turn the corner, there's a 12-inch triple drawer, and then the sink cabinet, a dishwasher, floor to ceiling pantry, our refrigerator, and our second floor to ceiling pantry. And here's how it turned out. You see in the previous picture, the cabinet looked really splotchy. So that just showed up after I stained the cabinet. As I was putting the stain on, that came through the woods. I'm not sure whether something was spilt on it in the factory or before we picked it up, but I ended up having to resand that entire cabinet back down to bare wood, clean it off real well, and then restain it, and now that splotchy area is gone. I also noticed that same type of splotchiness on one of the lower cabinets on the pantry. So again, I had to resand down to bare wood and stain it again. Problem solved. Still not real sure how that happened or what it was, but it's been taken care of. Alright guys, so that is it for right now. We obviously still have some more work to do. We're waiting on the countertops. They have been ordered, and we're just going to go with a white solid surface, and they should hopefully be being delivered to their shop this week and then installed next week. We also have to do the backsplash, and we are tiling from the counter to the ceiling in the L of the kitchen. And then we'll have floating shelves above that. I'm not going to have any upper cabinets. I don't want to close the room in. I like the open, airy feel of the vaulted ceiling and the big windows. So I don't want to box that in at all. So we'll just have the floating shelves and open storage.